You can see my screen, is it? No, you can't.
Not, but recording started.
Recording is started. Good. And that is the important part. So, yeah. Now I'm sharing screen. Now,
Not yet.
now we can recite the alphabet in German while this is happening. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, X, Y, Z. That's what I'm for. Can you recite the alphabet backwards?
Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O.
Vasu bro, in Deutsch bro, not in English.
Yeah.
I need to set. I need to change the settings a little bit. My computer needs push.
Ja, das haben wir immer versucht. Ne? Auch in der Schule haben wir das immer so versucht. Alphabet in reverse. Okay, so diese Übung war auch, was wir sollten als Hausaufgabe machen. Adjektivendungen. I said, take your time. Remember the endings? Jeet hat auch ein WhatsApp, ein Bild geschickt.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That is from an English website, RESE. That's from an English website. I've seen that somewhere on the net. Okay, so this was the Übung, which we were supposed to do. Endungen and this also.
Ah, okay.
But,
This I did not do because I thought only that first four.
That's okay. Then let's do this now. Let's start with the Endungen, damit wir uns auffrischen können. Erstens und zweitens, falls die anderen diese Übung nicht gemacht haben oder gemacht haben, aber nicht geschickt haben, dann könnt ihr diese Übung an mich schicken. Also Premata ist hier. I thought I heard the voice. Also Ding Dong. So, ja, da ist sie. Morgen, Premata. Ah, Monika ist nicht da. Monika auch. Also Monika.
Guten Morgen alle.
Morgen, morgen.
Guten
Monika
Morgen.
geht es nicht gut.
Morgen.
Monika is not doing well. She said she's got fever and she's not doing well. So, as a team, let's all send our best wishes. How do you say that in German?
Gute Besserung.
Gute Besserung.
Gute Besserung.
So all of you put that. Gute Besserung. Mach's gut. Bleib's gut. Send us something on those lines. It'll cheer her up. That works
In
much better than
WhatsApp?
medicine. Ja, in WhatsApp. Am besten. So, da wir als Gruppe zusammenbleiben können. Also,
Ja.
hier geht es um eine Heldengeschichte. Was bedeutet das Wort Held?
King. नहीं superhero.
Nee, nur Hero.
Hero.
Superhero is Superheld. Article,
They're held.
Held.
der Held. Und Feminine,
Sir, Seitennummer?
14. Das ist das Arbeitsbuch. Uschi, das ist das Arbeitsbuch.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Übung 3. Eine Heldengeschichte. Ja, so der Held und der Feminin. Es gibt auch eine Feminin-Form für Held.
Yeah,
Wie heißt der?
normalerweise Heldin.
Heldin ist richtig. Mit dem Artikel bitte.
Die Heldin.
Die Heldin. Ja, danke. So, eine Heldengeschichte. Was ist denn Geschichte?
Story.
Story.
Story or
history.
Story. Plural?
Geschichten.
Geschichten. Die Geschichten.
Aber die Geschichte. Die Geschichte normalerweise ohne Plural. Was bedeutet das? Die Geschichte, die Geschichten, Stories.
Beide, gleich Geschichte, nur ein Wort.
Wie lautet die zweite Bedeutung? What is the second meaning? There are two meanings to this word, Geschichte.
Yeah. Eine ist Story, the andere ist Dish.
Nee.
Das ist
Nee.
Gericht.
No, that is
Genau,
face.
genau.
Face.
No, face is Gesicht.
Oh. Always I have this problem. Geschichte.
And there is Gericht also. Gericht.
Yeah, Gericht is delish. Dish.
No, it can also be a
No,
court.
that is Getir. Gericht is court.
No, Gericht is also a dish.
Oh, okay.
Heute besuchen uns Gäste und wir haben viele Gerichte zubereitet. We have prepared. We have cooked many dishes.
Many
Many
dishes.
dishes. That's okay. Okay. Das Gericht is auch a court of law.
Court of law, Gericht.
Ja, das ist auch Gericht.
Hmm.
So, Geschichte, die andere Bedeutung ist History.
History.
Ja, deutsche Geschichte, indische Geschichte oder Geschichte von Indien und so weiter. Also Geschichte, History, normally without plural. Geschichten, the moment you use it, first indication is stories. Anyway, history is nothing but stories anyway. Also zwei Bedeutungen. Geschichte, einmal Story, einmal History. Geschichten, Stories. Okay, so hier ist eine Heldengeschichte. Heldengeschichte?
Story of an
Hero story.
Story of a hero. In German, whenever we have a compound noun, a noun made up of many attachments, start with the last word and then go back.
Okay.
So it'll be story of a hero. No, don't say hero story. It'll be easier to decode the meanings later. This is a trick for German nouns. Any long noun you have, start with the last word of that noun and then go from right to left. Okay, so the story of a hero. 12 Ergänzungen haben wir. Oh, now I'll start my stopwatch. 12 means 3 Minuten. Quick reading. Let me force you into that. So, hier beginnen wir und hier enden wir. First reading without solving the exercise, just for unknown words. So, bitteschön, hier bekommt ihr 2 Minuten. Okay. Stop. Unbekannte Wörter bitte. Welche Wörter sind euch unbekannt?
Unerwünscht.
Okay?
Ja.
Neisig.
Aha.
Neisig or Reisig?
R-I.
Okay.
Riesig, ja.
Behar.
Moment, wo ist das? Nummer?
Sieben. Behart.
Behar und übertrieben.
Ja.
Übertrieben. Hässlich.
Hässlich.
Tw-
Also
12.
das am Ende.
Ja.
Okay. Sonst alles okay? Besen?
Ja, Broom.
Ja, das steht hier im Bull, ne? Das ist der Besen.
Ja.
So, zunächst. Was bedeutet das Präfix un?
Opposite.
Also negativ oder positiv?
Negative.
Negative.
Okay. Was bedeutet das Wort Wunsch?
Wish.
So, Unwunschbesuch.
Unwanted guest.
Thank you. Unwanted, undesired, unwished. Got it? First one, okay?
Yes, sir.
Also so kann man auch ohne Wörterbuch arbeiten. From what we know. Manchmal gibt es auch Probleme, wenn wir das Wort total fremd finden, wie zum Beispiel hier, riesig. Also das ist uns total unbekannt. Aber das kann man auch verstehen, wenn wir irgendwelche Märchen gelesen haben. If you have read a few fairy tales, the word riesig becomes clear to us. Also ein sehr riesiger Mann, sehr riesig. Der kommt auch in solchen Geschichten. Such stories also have this, ein riesiger Mann, also so hoch, dass ich ihn nicht sehen kann. Ein kleiner Mann und ein riesiger Mann.
Gross is a huge, sir. Large.
Ja. Give me a better word.
Gigantic.
Well done, Vasu. Once again, please.
Gigantic.
Or sehr groß.
Sehr gross.
Das ist
Am größten.
riesig. Giant. The word is giant. Yeah, gigantic is good. It's an adjective from giant. Okay. Dann, was haben wir? Behar. Was bedeutet das Wort Haar?
Heart is hard.
Nein, Haar.
R is hair.
Hair.
Heart.
Haar and Bein.
Bein means leg.
Bein means leg.
So Haar auf den Beinen.
So
Leg and
hair
hair
of
of the leg.
the leg.
So what does it mean?
Yeah. Hairy legs then.
Hairy legs. Okay, done.
Hairy legs. Okay.
That's it. Done. Hairy legs. Okay, then we'll see the context. Don't worry. So, das auch übertrieben?
Übertrieben. Panic.
Ja, was ist ein übertriebener Panik? Ein Moment. Was ist über?
Uber means
Above.
above.
Uber is
Above.
above. Something great. Yeah.
Not always, but yes, agreed. So, über. And this Panik, okay, Panik ist okay. Ja, ich bin in Panik. Ja. Aber ich bin in sehr viel Panik. Sehr viel Panik. Das ist übertriebener Panik.
Übertrieben. Okay. Exaggeration.
Exaggerated, übertrieben.
Oh.
Right? Yeah, exaggerated. Beyond. Na? Treiben is to literally to drive, to mention, to say, lots of meanings are there. Übertrieben, beyond that, above that, much above that. So it's simple panic. So panic that you're driving beyond what is necessary. Exaggerated panic. Okay. And hässlich. Was bedeutet das Adjektiv schön?
Nicht shown.
Das Auto ist sehr schön.
Beautiful.
Beautiful, sir.
Beautiful.
Ja, das Auto ist sehr hässlich.
Ugly.
Ugly.
There you are.
Ugly.
Yeah, so there you are.
Mm.
Noch Wörter?
Just.
Some adjectives, if you learn through antonyms or synonyms, it works out easier.
Mm.
Now, you have 3 minutes to give me the endings. Ergänzen Sie die Adjektive und achten Sie auf die Endungen. You are free to refer to WhatsApp, the table that Jeet sent yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Oder das kann ich euch hier auch zeigen. 3 minutes, your clock started 1 minute back.
Bit text bit. Okay, I need to open my book then. Yeah.
Oh, you want the text? I'm sorry. So
No issues. Yeah, I open my book. No problem.
no, it's okay. I have it here. You can all open that WhatsApp thing now.
Just show.
What is going on? I didn't touch it.
Nur the ending.
Ja, nur die Endungen. Aber wir lesen den ganzen Satz natürlich. Gibt es hier einen Artikel? Gibt es hier einen Kasus? You concentrate on that. Ist es Singular oder Plural? Und welchen Artikel?
Besuch is the
Ja, Jeet?
Besuch is das oder der.
Ah.
The Bezook.
3 guesses. Give 3 alternatives. One of them is
Their
correct.
Bezook.
Eine Minute vorbei. Noch 2 Minuten. Ja, eine halbe Minute noch, 30 Sekunden.
It's a the panic or their panic.
Fertig? Okay.
It's their panic.
Ja, alle. Die Zeit ist um.
Yeah, done.
Sir. Yeah, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Suran, we are beginning, oder?
Let's start. Ja, wir beginnen gleich.
Ich beginne,
So,
sir.
wer beginnt mit dem ersten Satz? Mit der ersten Lücke?
Ich beginne, sir.
Mhm.
Ihr glaubt ja nicht, was wir im Urlaub erlebt haben. Wir waren am Strand und hatten einen wunderschönen Tag.
Mhm. Danke, weiter.
Weiter.
Nächster Satz, nächste Person.
Aber als wir zu unserem Bungalow zurückgekommen sind, wartete eine schöne Überraschung auf uns.
Danke. Jetzt weiter.
Wir hatten unerwünschten Besuch.
Warten, eine Minute. Besuch. Artikel
Der Besuch.
der Besuch. Das hat uns Kushi schon gesagt.
Unerwünschte.
Moment. Gibt es hier einen Artikel vor dem Nomen?
Der.
Nein.
Gibt es hier einen Artikel?
Nein.
Also
Ohne.
keine Artikel.
Ohne Artikel.
Keine Artikel, also ohne Artikel.
Ohne Artikel.
Und wie heißt das Verb in dem Satz? Haben.
Hatten. Ja.
Also, was kommt nach haben? Akkusativ, Dativ, Genitiv?
Akkusativ.
Also Akkusativ, dann gehen wir zurück hier. Null
Maskulin.
Artikel, also ohne Artikel.
Ohne Artikel.
Keine
Überraschung.
Wie ist die Endung hier?
Keine Endung.
Keine Endung.
Doch. Das müssen wir ergänzen. You have to fill up the blanks.
Yeah.
Oh.
En, also En.
En.
That's why I said refer to the table which Jeeta sent in WhatsApp.
Okay.
This is En. These blanks are for you to fill up. So you have to fill up the blanks here with your own endings. So En. Ohne Article, accusative, masculine, singular, En. Okay. So jetzt, what will it be here? Hey, wait a second. Wir hatten
Unerwünschten.
Unerwünschten Besuch. Ja, jetzt Nummer 5. Wer macht Nummer 5? 4.
Ja.
Eine,
Eine riesige,
ja,
ja, eine riesige schwarze Spinne mit langen, behaarten Beinen.
mit langen, behaarten
Behaarten Beinen. Ja,
Beinen. Eine
ja.
unbestimmter Artikel. Eine riesige schwarze Spinne.
Ja.
Dann kommt mit, ohne Artikel. Mit
Dann
kommt
Dativ.
immer mit dem Dativ, ohne Artikel
Ja.
und Plural.
Ja.
So, in langen, behaarten
Behaarten.
Beinen. Okay, nächste Person, Nummer 8.
Meine Frau,
Ja,
meine Frau hat natürlich sofort übertriebene Panik bekommen.
gut, Kushi. Panikartikel,
D.
die Panik.
Yeah,
Ah, okay. I thought it is English word, so I took thus, so I put es.
Die Panik.
D. Panic.
So, when you say die Panik, das ist jetzt ohne Artikel,
Ja.
ohne Artikel, feminine, right?
Ja.
Accusative, singular.
So A.
So, hat natürlich sofort übertriebene Panik bekommen. Gut, nächster Satz, nächste Person.
Ich hingegen habe die Nerven behalten und mir einen alten Besen genommen,
Ja,
der Badezimmer stand.
okay, danke, gut. Das ist bis jetzt gut. We'll look at the meanings a little later. Oder bald. Weiter.
Next bitte.
Who's left over? Ja,
Das hattet ihr sehen müssen. Auf dem Bett eine spanische Frau. Auf dem Boden eine reisige, hässlich.
ja, completed. It's commas. One more. So, auf dem Bett eine panische Frau, auf dem Boden
Spanische
eine,
Frau, auf dem Boden eine reisige,
ja,
Hässliche,
ja, hässliche,
Spinne und mittendrin ich.
jawohl, ist richtig. Ja, stimmt. Danke. Also eine panische Frau, unbestimmte Artikel, feminin, Singular, Subjekt, Nominativ. Auf dem Boden wieder Nominativ, feminin, Singular, eine riesige, hässliche Spinne. Eine. Watch out for the articles. Was ist Spinne?
Spider.
Yes.
Ja. That's here. Spider. Und mittendrin. Was bedeutet mittendrin?
In between.
Right in the middle.
Middle.
In between. In between, right in the middle. Okay. So, have you understood this story? Heldengeschichte. According to the picture, who's the held?
Frau. Die Frau.
The Frau.
Die Frau.
And in the story written here, who's the held?
And man.
Man. The picture and the story don't match.
Yes.
They don't match. So somebody's got it wrong somewhere. See, look at this here. Auf dem Bett Eine panische Frau. Who's on the bed?
Mann.
Your Mann is auf dem
Mann
Bett.
is on the bed.
Yeah, the picture and this don't match. Okay. Was bedeutet das Wort oder was bedeutet der Satz hier? Ich hingegen habe die Nerven behalten.
I hold the panic, or I kept myself cool.
Ja, I held my nerve. I kept my nerve. Aber was ist hingegen?
I have hidden. I did not show. Even I had panic, but I did not show it out.
Aber hingegen?
That's what putting behind me.
No.
Go inside.
No. I give you a hint. Compare this hingegen with the previous sentence. Meine Frau hat natürlich sofort übertriebene Panik bekommen. Ich hingegen, also meine Frau hat übertriebene Panik. Ich hingegen blieb cool.
Like went behind.
However, I am not afraid. Like,
Well done. I, on the other hand,
Okay.
yeah, I, however, that is also correct. Well done.
Yeah.
Hingegen, opposite to that, on the contrary, opposite to the panic of my wife, I kept my cool. I kept my nerves.
सर
Yeah,
सर इसमें वर्ब थर्ड पोजीशन पे क्यों है?
ich and hingegen go together.
एक साथ है.
It's part of ich. I, however. You can't say I, comma, however, comma. This is English.
Okay.
But if you start with hingegen, then the verb will come in the second place.
Okay, that would be better.
Hingegen habe ich, not hingegen ich habe. And hingegen normally does not start the sentence. That is the difference between English and German. In English, you can say, however, I kept my nerve.
So in that case, we can use allerdings. We can start with allerdings.
Also possible, but even then the verb will be in second place.
Yeah, mit
Allerdings
allerdings.
habe ich die Nerven behalten. Oder ich habe allerdings die Nerven behalten. But if you look at it stylistically, hingegen is a better choice. It fits in much better than allerdings. Huh? Okay, so any doubts, any questions here? Knock at first. Here's an article from Bungalow.
Das bungalow, sir. Das.
You have two more chances here.
Der bungalow.
Is richtig. Their bungalow.
Their bungalow.
Yeah, their bungalow. And you know what it means, bungalow.
One
This is so
silly
nice.
question, sir. Excuse me. The last, listen, 11th, of them bitte eine. It is, I just wrote the answer, but you said it is nominative, but there is no clue for nominative. Which one you have taken as a clue? There is no sein verb or yeah, of them bitte eine.
Yeah, this is describing the situation. Yeah. You should have seen that. You should have seen what? You should have seen what?
Something. He is
Correct?
narrating the
That's
story.
a
Yeah.
question. That's a question, right?
Mm.
Auf dem Bett. Wo? Wo? Remember, I used to advise you, I have been advising you also, always go to the W Fragen. To analyze the statement, go to the W Fragen. So you should have seen that. Seen what? Then comes the colon here as a Doppelpunkt. What should you have seen? This scene, this particular thing. Auf dem Bett. Wo? Auf dem Bett. Eine Frau. Who was on the bed?
Frau.
Wer?
Eine Frau.
So, the Frage is wer, na? Subject.
Yes.
Auf dem Boden. On the floor. So, who was on the floor?
Spinne.
Eine Spinne.
Wie?
So,
Yes.
see? Or what was on the floor? Either way, it's still the subject. But it was it.
So who and what? So that denotes nominative then.
It is nominative, huh? For that reason.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Let me. No, you didn't sound convinced.
No. That's what I understood. See, because based on the story, based on the line, I put as a nominative, but I wanted to know which is really a clue. So
The clue is the W question.
yeah. So O and was is nominative. Ohin is accusative,
Yeah.
and yeah. Vem or when is dative.
See, was ist auf dem Boden?
Yeah. Eine Spinne. Spine.
Genau. And here? Wer ist auf dem Boden?
Eine Frau.
Eine Frau.
Ein Mann, it could be eine Frau, eine Spinne, ein Mann oder eine Frau, but not a thing. If where, person, with was, a thing. So here it's where is auf dem Bett, and Mann is auf dem Bett. So the hidden question is where is wo? Who is where? And the answer, nominative. Good question. Because we need to sometimes identify the subject.
Yeah.
And normally, the conjugation of the verb helps us. The verb conjugation helps us. Zum Beispiel, ich habe. So what is the subject with this verb, habe, ich?
Habe is mostly ish, yeah.
Right? Or if you say meine Frau, third person singular, the verb conjugation will
Hat.
be T.
Hat.
Yeah, T. It will basically be T. Yeah, ending in T. So if the conjugation is wir waren, the subject must be plural, correct?
Either wir or a z.
Yeah, genau. So that's one clue that we had. But here, unfortunately, like you pointed out correctly, there is no verb given. It's just the location of the subject on the bed, on the floor. The verb is missing because it is contained in this part. You should have seen the scene. Auf dem Bett ein Mann. Auf dem Boden eine Spinne. So that helps us to identify the subject. Yeah,
Thank you,
your
sir. Got
question.
it. Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, ich habe eine Frage. Ein Wort
Okay.
actually. Can you scroll up, sir? Yeah. Ich hingegen habe. So normalerweise, verb should come after the subject, no, sir. Ich habe, ich denke, something. But hingegen, is this a correct thing or?
It's correct. It's an adverb here.
Yeah, it is
Yeah,
correct.
it's an adverb.
Yeah.
Adverb. Kushi asked this question a little earlier.
Yeah, I didn't understand, sir. That is why I want to repeat again.
Hingegen is part of ich.
Okay.
It's not separated here from ich. So together these two form a unit. So ich hingegen habe, perfectly all right.
But hingegen habe ich also should be fine.
Hingegen.
Hingegen habe ich. Is it fine?
Hingegen habe ich, not in hingegen ich habe. That is not possible.
Okay, sir. Yeah, that is fine.
Yeah? Okay.
Sorry, I missed it that time. That's it. Thank you, sir.
No problem. Any other doubts?
So, I'm happy. Because out of 12, I could able to make it 11. One I made because of that thus and there article mistake.
No
Panic,
issues.
English word. I took as English word normally comes with a thus. So
Panic here is Germanized totally. The Germans have these rather funny rules at times.
yeah.
Okay, now there's one more Aufgabe for you. You have to write a story.
Okay.
Was ist hier passiert? Schreiben Sie eine Heldengeschichte. 5 Bilder und ihr müsst jetzt eine Geschichte weben. You have to weave a story. For that, dafür habt ihr diese Wortwahl. Luftmatratze, schnelles Motorboot, vorbeirasen, hohe Wellen, schlechter Schwimmer, großer Panik, aufmerksamer Mann ins Wasser springen, Rettungsring, mutiger Retter und vielleicht auch andere Wörter, wenn ihr wollt. But the point is, your story must have these words, plus anything else you want to add.
Was better at 4 by Ryzen?
4
by
by
Rasen.
Rasen. Ganz schnell vorbeifahren.
Okay.
Ganz schnell. Also das ist Rasen.
Okay, race. Okay.
Race past, rush past, whiz past. That is vorbeirasen. The verb rasen, raster gerast, means to rush past. Any other words you need to know? Hohen Wellen, Wellen?
Wave, high wave.
Wave. Die Welle, die Wellen. Die Welle is singular, Wellen, plural, wave or waves. Rettungsring. Die Rettung, das Verb retten. So what is this verb retten?
Saving, life saving.
Yeah, to save. Don't
Rettungscross,
confuse this.
Rettungsdienst.
Yeah, don't confuse this retten with Geld retten. Geld, what is Geld?
Money.
Money.
Money. There the verb is sparen, not retten. Geld sparen. Zeit sparen, to save money.
Yeah, Sparkasse Bank.
Save
Sir,
money, save time.
Sparen is Sparen, no, sir. Can you
Yeah.
please pronounce again? Because that R sounds totally different for me than yours.
Sparen. Sparen.
Right.
That R comes from the back of the throat.
Okay, sir. Sparen. Sparen.
Now, that R should be from the back of the throat here, Uma.
Sparen.
It's a difficult sound, Uma. For many of us, it's a very difficult sound. Even I'm not very precise with it. Because that, you know that glottis which is there at the back of the throat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That overhanging uvula?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That uvula has to vibrate.
Sparen. Okay.
At the back. Get that to vibrate. It needs a lot of practice. Sparen. Yeah, I got it now. That is that. Sparen. So it sounds more like a h sound.
Yeah, sir.
So Germans have that h, they have a h and a r sound. So in a worst case scenario, if you can't pronounce the h from the back, you can use the r from the front and say Sparan. Das ist auch okay.
Okay, sir. Danke, sir.
Ja, uvular air heißt das auf Deutsch. That's the phonetic definition. It's not easy for non-Germans to pronounce that. It has to be learned literally from childhood. It's like the same sound that we had the other day, which Vasu very kindly pronounced, and so did one of you. Remember the word for banana?
Yeah. Padam.
And also for Dravida, Munnetra, K, DMK. What is the third word?
Kadagam.
It's very difficult for
Yeah.
language, non-native speakers to pronounce the word Karagam.
Mm.
It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's specific to that language. So similarly here, that R is specific to German. That R which comes to the back of the throat. Lost it again. Yeah, got it now. That uvula has to vibrate. So in an X-ray or a film, you will see the uvula vibrating like this. They use the same sound in Rome. Ich fahre nach Ich fahre nach Rome. Since it's difficult, just say Rome. Gut genug. Das ist gut genug. Die Bedeutung ändert sich nicht. Solche Laute heißen Allophone. They're called allophones, which means the same sound for the same word without change in meaning, alternate pronunciations. But without a change in meaning, they're called allophones. Where there is a change in meaning and the sounds appear the same, then they're called homophones. But that we'll do later when we come across them. Okay, so Rettung is to save somebody's life. Geld und Zeit ist sparen. Und Retter. What is Retter? Give me the right word.
The lifesaver.
Give me the right word. Saver is not right. There's another better word in English. Savior.
Oh, savior.
Yeah, not saver.
Mm.
Or use an alternative better in simpler word, rescuer.
Rescuer. Yeah.
So retten as verb is to rescue or to save. And retter, savior, oder, rescuer. So write a story, take your time.
Yes.
Remember, there are adjectives here: hoher, schlechter, grosser, aufmerksam, grün und so weiter. Add more verbs or words if you wish, and write out a Heldengeschichte. Heute ist der Montag, ihr habt die ganze Woche Zeit to formulate your story. Let's put a slightly difficult clause here for ourselves. No adjective ending mistakes. I'm not asking you no grammar mistakes, but adjective endings, they should not be a mistake. Try it. So if you are using a verb with dative, make sure you got your ending correct. If it's accusative, make sure the ending correct. Mit dem Artikel bestimmt oder unbestimmt, ending is correct. Die grüne Matratze, mit der grünen Matratze, auf der grünen Luftmatratze, in einem schnellen Motorboot, das schnelle Motorboot. Yeah, so you see it's das Boot, no? We know it from S, das Boot. Adjective ending should be flawless. Other mistakes accepted. Take your time.
Yes, sir.
Right. Over the weekend, perhaps over the weekend, if you can just try and get it over to me, I'll correct them over the weekend and send it back to you.
Yes, sir.
Noch Fragen? For practice, you can also describe the weather. Keine Wolken, blauer Himmel und so weiter. Any questions? Habt ihr noch Fragen?
No, 9, sir.
Keine Fragen?
No, sir.
Okay. Then
Nice.
now we have
Doch im Momentan. Negative questions or doch?
9. There will be 9. 9 keiner. You have to agree with that. Doc will bring a negative answer. Remember, Doc brings a negative. Or a
That's what you
positive.
said. You asked us. Keine Frage? I said doch.
No, the Doc means you have a Frage.
Okay. Got it. 2 negatives again.
Yes. So you have to say 9 keine Fragen. The moment you say Doc, you have to say Doch, ich habe eine Frage. So 9, ich habe keine Frage. So my
Very soon I'll
question-
use the doch in a correct sense.
Yeah, don't worry, it will come. The Doc negates the previous sentence. If the previous is positive, it will turn this into a negative. Habt ihr eine Frage?
Nein. Ich habe keine Frage.
Habt ihr keine Fragen?
Doch, ich habe keine Frage.
Doch, ich habe eine Frage.
Eine Frage.
Yeah.
Ach, ich habe viele Fragen. Ja, warte mal.
Doch, ich habe viele Fragen. Ja, gut. Doch, aber positive. You have to negate the negation and give a positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, remember, you can't say, ja, ich habe keine Fragen. Das ist falsch. Because with
So otherwise
ja,
we can use like a German. The Germans they use na ja. So they say na as well as ja.
Nee, na ja is a filler.
Fill up word, yeah.
Right? It's a filler. When you're using both yes and no, then you have to say yain, not na ya.
Yain.
Yeah, yain. Ya plus 9, yain.
9. Yeah.
But na ya is just a filler which doesn't mean much. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah. That is that meaning here.
Like
Na
acha.
ya,
Okay, bolo.
na ya.
Proceed like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So wie ist das Wetter heute? Na ja, es geht. Ja, gut.
Aber ja, nicht true. Yeah.
Yeah, na ja. So, yeah, it's in that sense. It's just a filler. You can talk without that. But Germans have a lot of fillers which they use, which are not very frequent in our languages. Manchmal ist das ein Problem. Okay.
Yeah,
let's
most of
move-
it confuses also. Unnecessarily there'll be a word and I'm focusing on those words to know the meaning. Finally, if I come to know the meaning, it is useless. It does not make any.
Correct. Because the German is by itself, the language is not a tonal language. It doesn't
What
work
is
by tones. It doesn't work by tones. So instead of tones, they use these words to convey that meaning of what they want to convey. Have you heard a German or an Englishman give you the directions like we do in our languages? For example, how do I reach such and such place? Let's say, how do I reach the station? Wie erreiche ich den, oder wie komme ich zum Bahnhof? Wie erreiche ich den Bahnhof? How do I reach the station? Normally in Indian languages, go straight, सीधे चले जाओ. But do we always say सीधे चले जाओ or go straight? No. Go straight. सीधे चले जाओ. There. Why do we use this? सीधे चले जाओ.
Don't turn anywhere. take a long straight.
But
Stride.
have you heard an Englishman tell you that? Go straight ahead.
No.
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 Have you heard that in German? Gehen Sie geradeaus.
No.
No, they use
They say, yeah,
intensifiers.
500 meter geradeaus.
They use intensifiers also. Intensifiers before that. Absolute geradeaus.
Ganz gerade, yeah.
Ganz geradeaus. Also when they use these, then it means the same. Whereas we don't use intensifiers, we use our tone. Think of another option, which is there in many Indian languages. I want cold coffee, or the water is cold. If I want to say that, das Wasser ist kalt. What if the water is very cold?
There.
Yeah. What is it in Indian languages mostly? How do we express that?
They say,
Yeah, the water is cold. Cold. No, you are stressing that adjective. Englishmen don't do that. Germans don't do that. The water is ice cold. The water is freezing. But
use unparliamentary word for cold. So I don't want to use
lots of subjects for it. But if you take it with water in Hindi, thanda pani. The more the stress, the colder the water. What about coffee or tea? Hot coffee or hot tea? Karam chai. Karam chai. And you stress it very much. Ek karam chai piyenge. Karam coffee. The moment you stress it, it's hot. But when you put it in German, kochendes, you use a different word. Brühendes, kochendes. They show the degrees of temperature. Simmering, boiling, lukewarm, tepid, lauwarm. There are different words for this in other languages. We don't use them here. There are some equivalents, but not for all. So let's come to one more important topic. Und dann hören wir uns ein paar Audios an. Hin und her. Was bedeuten diese zwei Wörtchen?
Here and there.
Hin und her.
here and there. Go there, come here.
So wie werden diese zwei Wörtchen gebraucht? How are they used?
So, hinkommen to that particular place.
Hmm?
Zum Beispiel, wie können wir dort hinkommen? How can we reach that particular place?
Yeah. And what about herkommen?
Sir, keine Ahnung.
Commonly here, come here.
What about words which we use with hin und her? Hinunter, herunter, hinauf, herauf, hinüber, herüber. What is the difference here? Hinüber, herüber. Hinauf, herauf. Hinunter, herunter. Zum Beispiel. Hinein, herein. Habt ihr das gelernt?
Nein,
Nein, sir.
wir haben nicht gelernt. So.
But it should have been there in the syllabus, right?
Syllabus, they cover only till 6-7 chapters, right? Half of the book. First half.
let's take a point of reference. There's a point of reference is this here. Da steht hier eine Person A. So any movement or any direction instruction given away from this point of reference is hin. Take the same point of reference again. Any movement or direction towards this point of reference is here. Wie funktioniert das? Ganz einfach. Wohin gehen Sie? Woher kommen Sie? Why is it wohin gehen and not woher gehen?
Where from? Where
So,
in?
from this point of reference, where the speaker is standing or the subject in that sentence is standing, it will always be the speaker.
So that is why the woher comes to common Z because of that, sir.
Yeah. Where
Yeah.
from?
Okay.
So the point of reference is the speaker of that question. And you're asking someone who has come from somewhere towards the speaker, towards me. If I am the speaker, someone has come towards me, literally, and I'm asking this person. The point of reference is my position. So woher kommen Sie? Woher kommst du? And I can also ask you zum Beispiel about a third person. Woher kommt sie? Woher kommt er? So towards is her, away is him. Clear with the concept? Also, wo gehst du hin? Wo kommst du her? Das kann man auch sagen. Hingehen, herkommen.
Hin und zurück. Yeah, I will say. To
Hey,
and fro.
no, here is towards. Hin und zurück is back, return.
That's what. Hin is again going away. Then zurück is coming back. Yeah.
Yeah. It can also be auf and up. Yeah, there's a whole lot. Anyway, let's leave that for the moment. Now let's take either staircase or a house, balcony on the top, and two people. There's a person here, A, open, and a person here, bottom, B. Right? Now, A wants B to come up. A is saying, this is a point of reference. A is saying, please come up. So, towards him. So, the preposition used is auf. Auf, come up. What will be the prefix?
Her.
Herauf or hinauf?
Her.
Well done. This is here. Why? Because I is saying this. But if B is refusing, no, I won't come up. You come down. So what does B say? They'll use the same auf. Correct?
Yeah.
But what will B say? No, I'm not coming upstairs. You come down.
Hinauf then. Yeah.
Hinauf. Well done. Now you apply this to the other preposition. Unter. When will we use herunter? When will we use hinunter?
Yeah. B will say, kommen Sie hinunter.
Hinunter or herunter?
Towards me, herunter, sorry.
There you are. See, the point of reference is what we need. So B is saying, you come towards me. You come down towards me. Bitte kommen Sie herunter. A now says, no. I will not come, I will not go or I will not come down towards you. So Hinunter or herunter? Tell me, what comes here? Yeah, hinunter here, from A's point of view.
I will not come there means it is
Hinunter.
Yes, sir.
And towards B?
Towards me it is her.
Herunter. Okay. So auf and unter we have covered. What about a classroom? There's a table, chair, etc., and there's a person sitting here, the teacher, and there's a student outside, and there's a layer inside. The student wants permission to go into the room and is asking the teacher, can I come in? May I come in? Will it be with him or her?
Him, sir.
Okay, so darf ich in ein and then comment.
You can select that text, sir.
That's okay. I feel I can write better and faster here. Hinein
Okay,
comment.
sir. Okay.
Hinein, inside. May I come inside towards you? Darf ich hineinkommen? What does the teacher respond? Yeah, you can come inside towards me.
Yeah, herkom. Or herkom.
Nein, hereinkommen.
Hereinkom. Okay, sir.
So from the point of view of the teacher, come in. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, you have a road here, a person standing here, A, and a person standing here, B. They have to go across the road. The preposition to be used here is normalerweise über. Who will say what to whom? Come across to me. No, I will not come across to you. Give me the examples.
A will say, A sagt, B,
Ja.
komm hier her.
Nee, herüber.
Urber.
Come herüber. Across. Come across to me.
Komm herüber.
Ja.
And B sagt, nein. Sie,
Nee, ich komme.
ich nicht, ich
komme
nicht, ich komme nicht hin.
Über, hinüber.
Hinüber. So.
You have to use this preposition. Don't forget.
Yeah, forgetting, sir.
Don't use it. Don't forget to use. That is compulsory here.
Oh, okay, sir.
Now we have something interesting. So we had here what did you write? Hin unter, unter, hinauf, ja, herauf, über, herüber. Right?
Yes.
Now for the other side we had herunter, sorry, what is this? Why did I put this here? Oh shit. Oh, sorry, made a mistake. I want this here on the other side. Herunter, hinauf. Sorry, total mess.
Time problems. Word is a mess.
Yeah. No, my mistake.
MS word.
Yeah. Hinunter, hinauf, hinüber. Herunter, herauf, herüber. and we also had hinein
Heroin.
and
Heroin.
heroin. And here we have to remember where the point of reference is. Hin is away from the speaker and her is towards the speaker. So what did the Germans do here? They said, let's avoid this confusion and make a short form. So instead of saying herunter, they used runter, rauf, and rein. You may have heard this in spoken German, in some audio somewhere, or maybe Vasu has heard this in his office.
Yeah, in our Gespräch.
Okay, so runter, rauf, rüber, rein. Wonderful. But what about this short form this side? This is also the same. The same form. So when you look at this here, runter, rauf, rüber, rein, which are the short forms of herunter, herauf, herüber, herein. The same short forms are used for hinunter, hinauf, herüber, hinüber, and also for herein. So you are in doubt. You don't know whether to say kommen Sie herein or kommen Sie hinein. You're confused. So happily use the word kommen Sie rein. Kommen Sie rein. Hin is always an away mode. Yes, don't forget that. So from a point of reference here, away. Just remember this, always. And this is two words. And this is where the speaker or whoever is. Towards him, away is him, towards is her. And this is the picture given here. Hin, her. So now, why is it important? If we look at the sentences here, sind die beiden Sätze korrekt? Was ist euer Gefühl? What is your feeling? Are both the sentences correct?
Yeah.
Stellen Sie den Tisch dort. Put the table there. The table is standing there.
Yeah, it's right.
Was sagen die anderen?
Ich denke, Sie sind richtig.
Beide?
Ja.
The statement is accusatory and dirty, sir.
Third
Common turn. Position will be there.
Let us not worry about that. Yeah, now.
Yeah, Vasu?
So let us not worry about the positions now. Here, grammatically, sentence is right.
Yeah?
First one is imperative. Yeah. Second one is normal sentence. Yeah.
Okay, you call it imperative. You're being very pedantic. Okay, there you are. Happy? Now it's okay.
Or it's a question also.
No, it's not a question.
Just an instruction.
This kind of sentence is normally a imperative.
Okay, sir.
Contextually, you can make it a question. Own a context, imperative. The sentence is not correct.
Oh, Barum.
Now it is correct. Why? Das ist eben meine Frage. Stellen Sie den Tisch dort hin.
Here, her.
What about these two? Uma? Yeah,
Sir,
Uma?
bitter commentary here, her.
Yeah, good. Varun?
Yes,
Can
yeah.
you come to me towards
Yeah.
towards
Close to me, next to me,
So,
by me. Yeah.
over here. Please come over here.
here to me?
This is the
Towards-
here. Why?
Comma.
It's showing direction, movement of shifting something, someone from one point to another point. Please come over here. Bring your books over here. Let us bring eure Bücher here. Bring the books over here. Similarly, place the table over there. So I need to show this direction. Hin. Go over to the window. Go over to the window. Dot hin.
Okay, then I can use the same sentence. Stellen Sie den Tisch dort hier means put the table
Not
next to
possible.
me.
Not possible. You can't say dot here. It has to be here. Dot is there.
I want to put the table to be here, next to me.
Then it has to be
You
here.
should not use dot.
I can't use dot. Dot is there.
There. Here is here.
I can't use dot, here for this.
Understood.
Dot is there. Very clear. Here and dot are opposites. They're opposites here. Antonym.
Yes, sir. So stellen
Hey,
Sie den Tisch.
Vasu, short form will be A and E in Tamil. Anga and Inga.
Got it. Understood.
You can't change them. Right? So dot hin. Why? Because there's a movement involved. See? Place it over there. Because I'm asking you to go also there, isn't it? See this thing here? K over there. So it's not simply go there. Here in this case, in my sentence, I'm asking you to go there with the table and put it there. So put it over there. The moment there is some motion, movement involved with a direction being indicated, then sagen wir dot hin. But what is this here? Was bedeutet der Satz dort?
The table is standing there.
That's right. Location. Good, Kushi. Just gives the location. There's no more movement involved. That Tisch steht dort. If stehen is confusing you, let's take a simpler verb. Is there. It's just the location dot.
Okay, there I should not say dot in.
Nine. Because there's no motion, there's no movement involved.
Okay.
Similarly here, the second one, with your common see here. Come over to me. Come over here. Ah, Sie sind hier. Hallo, wo ist Vasu? Wo ist Vasu? Please ask him to see me. Sir, ich bin here. I'm here. Oh, yeah. Okay. See? You can't say, ich bin hier, Herr. Ich bin here. I'm here. You're giving your location as here. And dot there. So this here, and dot hin are normally used with movement, motions. Remember the examples here that we did? Come upstairs, go downstairs, go into the room, come out of the room. See, they're all with come and go. Any other verb also, I'll throw you out of the room. That throw you out also will be hinaus. Ja, ich werfe dich hinaus. I'll throw you out. Of course, you can also have a smart aleck answer. Oh, yeah, the comments be herein. I'll come back in again. Don't worry. Because both are inside when they're arguing. I'll throw you out. Yeah, I'll be back in again. So right now, where I'm standing, I'll be back to the same place again. So to understand this hin und her of Deutsch, just look at the perspective. What is the perspective given? So towards the speaker, see, he's also indicating, yeah, also indicating, go over there, come over here. So we say hin oder her. Don't get confused or nervous. And it is a small 3-letter word, hin, hat nur 3 Buchstaben, hin und her. Beide haben 3 Buchstaben, aber sie sind sehr, sehr wichtig im Deutschen. Just these 3-lettered words. You're being very precise, very correct, and inviting a compliment from the German, like Vasu mentioned the other day. Ah, Sie sprechen gut Deutsch. And this is what makes that very, very clear.
Sir, da und dot synonym hai kya?
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
For example, on a telephone conversation, if I ask you and I'm calling you up, das passiert sehr oft. Hallo, Kushi, hallo, bist du da? I can't say bist du dort.
Okay. Almost synonyms.
Almost synonyms in the sense of, are you still on the line? That is the meaning of da.
Yes.
Yeah, so if I ask you by any chance, Kushi, bist du dort? Yeah, sir, ich wohne hier. और मैं कहाँ जाऊंगी? यहाँ, I live here. Whereas with
सब places की बात होती है तो dot लगाना है.
Yes.
Okay. और सर एक डाउट और था सर, ट्रैफन और जिश ट्रैफन. सर ट्रैफन तो नॉर्मल होता है जैसे स्ट्रैफर मिट माइनर मुटर und ich treffe mich mit meiner Mutter.
Reflexive.
हाँ सर, तो डिफरेंट मतलब मीनिंग में क्या डिफरेंस हुआ है इसका?
Treffen is something that you have to decide. You fix up in advance.
ट्रैफन फिक्स करते हैं.
Normally it's an intentional meeting. There is a hidden intention when you use treffen. That's why whenever I finish the class, I say, oh, it's already time. Scheiße. And not 5 Minuten, Entschuldigung. Not 5 Minuten. Then I'll stop because Vasu has a meeting, I know. Ich treffe mich. Wir treffen uns morgen wieder. You must have heard me say that very often, right?
Yes, sir.
So that is at sich treffen. I meet you, you meet me. I'm fixing up the appointment to meet up. Whereas if I meet you by chance, then I say begegnen. It's a
Yes,
different.
sir, to encounter, but sir, एक बार repeat कर देंगे travel on.
Encounter mat bolo. In the police context, it's a different meaning.
Yes. To meet by accident, something like that.
Yeah. Yes. To meet by chance, to meet by accident. Yes.
Sir, treffen and this treffen एक बार repeat कर दीजिए.
Treffen is just simple meet, which you use in a general sense. But when you are doing it normally with a prior appointment, or you fix it up, then we normally use it sich. Ich treffe mich mit dir morgen um 7 Uhr. ठीक है?
Okay.
Appointment हो गया. Ja, ich treffe dich. Ich komme nach Jaipur. Ich treffe dich. So there, I'm not yet set up an appointment. But by chance, I happen to be in Jaipur, and by chance, I meet you. That is begegnen. We'll do this in minutes, don't worry. There's a small part coming up with what Familien it's called, where different words are used within the same word family. And we'll have fun time then. The Makesh then does.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
We can go ahead for another 7 minutes. No issues.
Nah, 7 minutes, not 7 minutes. I can't go beyond what the audio says, and if it's beyond that, then I can't. I don't want to do it now. So that gives out Grenzen. Let me see how much time it takes. Yeah, 2 Minuten.
Kein Problem. Yeah, yes, passt mir.
Kapitel 2.
Yeah, ein Moment. So, just there'll be a little bit of tonal difference here. Das ist die Frage. Hören Sie den Dialog? Wie reagiert Maria am Anfang auf Annas Besuch? Und warum? Okay? Wie reagiert Maria am Anfang auf Annas Besuch? Reagieren auf. So I'll play this now.
Kapitel 2. Wohnwelten. Modul 1. Aufgabe 1a.
Anna? Das ist aber eine Überraschung. Was machst du denn hier? Hallo Maria. Ich war gerade in der Nähe einkaufen und dachte, ich komme mal kurz bei dir vorbei und sehe mir deine neue Wohnung an. Oder störe ich? Nö, eigentlich nicht. Aber wenn ich gewusst hätte, dass du kommst, dann hätte ich doch aufgeräumt. Hier stehen noch so viele Kartons herum. Ich habe leider heute noch nicht mit dem Auspacken begonnen. Und die leeren Kartons muss ich auch noch zerreißen, sonst passen sie nicht in die Mülltonnen. Weißt du, die letzten 2 Tage bin ich nur hin und her gelaufen. Heute Vormittag habe ich dann einfach mal nichts gemacht. Naja, jetzt komm erst mal rein. Soll ich meine Schuhe ausziehen? Nee, brauchst du nicht. Komm, ich zeig dir die Wohnung. Schau, hier ist das Wohnzimmer. Wow, das ist ja wirklich schön, das gefällt mir. Und viel heller als dein altes, oder? Ja, heller und auch größer. Und endlich habe ich auch einen Balkon. Und hier ist die Küche. Und da drüben das Schlafzimmer. Und dort in das kleine Zimmer habe ich meinen Schreibtisch gestellt. Toll. Aber musst du jetzt nicht viel mehr Miete als früher bezahlen? Ja, die Wohnung ist ein bisschen teurer. Aber dafür fühle ich mich hier richtig wohl. Ich bin so froh, dass ich mich für diese Wohnung entschieden habe. Das kann ich gut verstehen. Hast du Lust auf einen Kaffee? Ja, gern. Erzähl doch mal, wie hast du die Wohnung eigentlich?
Ja. Was war die Reaktion von Maria?
Sie war ganz überrascht.
Ja, und war der Besuch erwartet oder unerwartet?
Es war ein unerwarteter Besuch und sie war ein bisschen stressig.
Ja, das ist sehr gut. Gut gesagt, Herr Vasu. But the small adjective declension you missed out. Das war ein
Besuch is there,
unerwartetes
Besuch.
Ja?
Es war, ja,
Ein
ein
Unerwarteter Besuch.
unerwartet Besuch.
unerwarteter Besuch.
Nominative, okay.
With the nominative, correct. With the indefinite article, the adjective ending is er.
Yeah.
So when you said ein, you have to remember the er, and I
With
say
the
ein
adjective.
unerwarteter Besuch. I remember your mentioning on Friday, als wir das gemacht haben. Mit den Endungen habe ich kein Problem, aber beim Sprechen mache ich Fehler. Diet hat das auch
So,
gesagt.
es ist, ja, es ist ganz klar.
Ja, beim Schreiben hat man keinen Fehler, denn beim Schreiben hat man genug Zeit zu denken. When you're writing, there's time to think. Aber beim Sprechen hat man sehr wenig Zeit.
Ja, es muss kommt pleasant, oder? Es muss pleasant kommt.
So what we have to also practice is when you use these sentences, we consciously slow down slightly, get the endings in our mind, and then speak out the sentence. As we go along, believe me, you will get very good at it. It will come without thinking. Ja, der Besuch war unerwartet. Das war ein unerwarteter Besuch. Und unerwartete Besuche habe ich nicht gern. I don't have to think now, it comes automatically. Unexpected visitors, I don't like them. Gefällt mir nicht. Aber das sage ich natürlich dem unerwarteten Besuch nicht. Naturally, I don't mention it to such unexpected people that I didn't like. See? Little bit of practice. Don't say, sir, you had loads of practice. But Anfang hatte ich auch Probleme gehabt. Anfangs habe ich auch dann viele Probleme gehabt. Viele große Probleme gehabt. See? So don't panic, don't get worried. Slow down slightly. Then you'll get your thing going. And I think at the same time, maybe we can also make a rule here or make a kind of a fun game. If there are mistakes, the others pay attention and try to catch it. Is there a mistake? And correct it, not just catch it. You have to correct that mistake.
Estimezo.
Try that, because it will be interactively learning with each other. We are a nice close group now. It'll be more fun if you correct each other and you can learn from each other all the time.
Yes, sir.
And please don't take anything personal. Somebody corrects you, don't feel bad about it. If I'm corrected, I don't feel bad about it. There are lots of things I don't know either. Yeah, similarly here, was ist an der neuen Wohnung besser als an der alten? See here, an der neuen Wohnung. Why should there be dative here and an ending and the verb is sein? Reason? An. Not in, an. What is new? What is better in the new apartment, or rather at the new apartment? Where? Wo? An plus dative. Just a split second you need. I'm talking of apartment, location, wo, dative. Please come to this new apartment.
Each sein verb is there, but an preposition is there, but preposition noun are there. Then we need to give importance to the preposition.
Eben. Bitte, meet me. Please come to this new apartment. I'll meet you there. Wir treffen uns da, wo, an der neuen Wohnung. Wonderful. Treffen wo? Well done. But bitte kommt oder bitte komme oder kommen Sie an die neue Wohnung. Please come. Where to? Wohin? and plus accusative. All what we have learned, we are just putting that into practice. I think this was also Uma's question sometime back. It's very, very simple. And I'm not saying this to make fun or whatever. I'm saying this in all seriousness to encourage you. Ihr habt Kenntnis von der deutschen Grammatik im Ganzen. You have enough knowledge of German grammar. Langsam. Think, use. Also, wir machen weiter jetzt, es ist schon Zeit. Wir machen weiter morgen und wir arbeiten an trennbaren und untrennbaren Verben. Wo liegt der Wortakzent? Where is the word accent when you have this separable or non-separable verbs? Das ist für uns sehr, sehr wichtig bei B2.2. How do I pronounce this word? A mispronunciation changes the meaning. So, das machen wir dann morgen.
Yes.
Ja, so, wenn es keine Fragen mehr gibt, können wir uns vielleicht voneinander trennen. Keine Fragen mehr?
Nein, sir.
Nein, sir.
Bis
So, alles
morgen.
klar, alles in Ordnung?
Fine, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So, ja, was Frage?
Please, it's not a question, just a request. Please send me that corrected sheet again to me, sir. I have not received it. Yeah.
I just clicked on reply. Did it go to the other mail by any chance?
No, I checked both the mails. I'm in the system now.
Should have gone there.
No problem. No problem. It's not a big deal. Okay, then.
Hey, wait. Wait, very quickly. Has anybody received the mail I sent to Vasu by some mischance? Because I sent to GMT.
Nein, sir.
Then it's okay. Then I'll check Vasu.
Even I don't mind. It's not a secret. So.
No, it's not a secret. Because I was correcting all these mails and they were responding individually.
Even I don't mind exposing my illiteracy. I don't mind.
It's not illiteracy.
Ignorance.
We are only sharing what we know on what we don't know. And problem. I'll just check and get back to you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I need to join the other call. Thank you. Bye.
Danke, sir. Bis morgen.